All right, happy Taurus season. We have entered the time of the bull. So I want to talk about Taurus today. I'll eventually get to all the signs and kind of talk about some of the more interesting aspects of each sign. So keep this in mind. If you're Taurus sun sign or Taurus moon sign, or also Taurus rising sign, Taurus ascendant. Some of this is going to definitely apply to you. Sometimes just having a strong Taurus in the chart. I'm actually Taurus rising. My ascendant is in Taurus. And you get that good information, you can research, study astrology, find all that out about your own chart, or you can take the easier road and hire a good astrologer and take that road to have someone help interpret your chart for you. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Taurus. Every sign has a positive and negative pole. Every sign has something it ultimately needs to learn. So, positive pole of Taurus is I have. So, Tauruses tend to kind of mark things by those words I have. I have a nice car. I've got a good job. I've got a beautiful family. I have a nice body. I take care of myself. I have morals. I have ethics. I have standards. Taurus measures things by acquisition, and that could be in a lot of different areas. And they can, of course, be good at it, and strong and steady because it is a fixed sign. Negative pole of Taurus is I indulge. My joke is, Taurus is a symbol of bull. And notice I have a bull here for visual help, for those who need help with that. And his ear just broke off right before I started filming this, by the way, so I had to tape his ear back on. I'm sure that means something too. So negative pole is I indulge. And, Taurus is a sign that's very sensual, very physical, very tangible, taste, touch, smell, experience. So yeah, Taurus can get heavy handed. When you like something, you tend to like it a lot. And you could be a bit indulgent to the negative, and that has its obvious connotations. I won't say it's all negative, just because, I always sort of jokingly say the gift of Taurus is like you can be emotionally upset and just pissed off and dealing with all kinds of difficult stuff. And then you have a good cup of coffee, a good nap, good sex, your bills are paid, you take care of things tangibly, and then Taurus is like all happy. So a little healthy indulgence can be good. But I've joked a long time about Taurus' symbol is the bull, but it could be a baked potato covered in chives and cheese and sour cream and every other delicious thing. Welcome to Taurus. Misperception a lot of people have about Taurus is that it's a sign about money. Nah, think of Taurus more about security, acquiring and creating security for themselves, people they care about. Taurus is happy when there's money in the checking account, when the bills are all paid. Taurus rising, I love my inbox of bills to be gone, 2 weeks before they're due. I just hate even looking at it. House full of toilet paper. You bought food, things are taken care of, you worked hard, now you can rest. So it's really largely about security, not necessarily so much about money, although that can also apply. Contrary to popular belief, it is not an antagonistic sign. Taurus is a fixed sign, and it is an earth sign and ruled by Venus, ruling planet. Taurus is actually generally pretty mellow, and often physically attractive, especially Taurus rising. Sometimes Taurus moons can show a bit of this. Taurus rules the throat in astrology, so often strong speaking voices or singing voices or notable voices in that way can come through with Tauruses. But yeah, mellow sign. The reason Taurus can get a bad rap for being antagonistic is because when Taurus gets annoyed about something, they tend to swallow it, and then someone does it again and again and again. And then the problem Taurus has is when Taurus is pissed off, like a bull. Bull is charging ahead. You'll stay stuck on it, almost to your own detriment, where you just cannot let it go. And that's where Tauruses can get in a little bit of trouble when they become combative, just because of that fixed nature. So it's not strange. So that leads us to Taurus's big test. What is Taurus's big test? Taurus's big test is to learn detachment, to not take what other people and the world do personally. every sign has something it needs to learn. This is a big one for Taurus, and not an easy one, but a great one to learn. And a couple of suggestions on how to get there. The truth of it is most of the things people do don't have anything to do with us. Maybe that's bad news. Maybe that's actually kind of good news. Somebody cuts you off when you're driving, or frustrates you because of what they're doing and not doing. Think less about them doing it to you and doing it for their own reasons, and you're sort of getting in the way. The other thing I would say is, here's an easy way out that took me years to learn, that has helped me not get so irritated by this stupid stuff I see. Listen, a lot of people are stupid. I don't mean that in a mean way, even though it may sound that way. The world isn't exactly always brilliant. And so when people do stupid stuff, forgive them. Let it go. They're not necessarily geniuses everywhere, and they misinterpret things, and they make mistakes. And so that can be, a good thing to kind of learn, to detach from things. So that's Taurus's ultimate test. So again, happy birthday to all my bull friends and fans here. We'll leave it there. If you're not already getting my every other month column, email me at venturasag@yahoo.com so you can read my metaphysical column, which is called Snake Oil. Information about sessions is available on my website at jimventura.com. I do in-office sessions here in Phoenix, but also by phone and FaceTime, and so even all over the country or Canada and other places, you can still have sessions. Email me about that. And get info that way. And most importantly, if you're not already subscribing to my every month or so video, subscribe so you can get an update when I do a new video. And again, happy spring and all that good stuff, and happy birthday to all my Taurus friends again. Cheers.